What's up, everybody? It's CMP with Craftmaster Productions and Studio1Tutorials.com. Don't forget to stop by Studio One Tutorials, pick up your premium membership. It's 50 cents a day. Just a quick reminder, all the MIDI that I'm going to create within this tutorial is going to be available for Studio One Tutorial premium members inside of our exclusive Dropbox. Now let's get straight to it. This is a tutorial. We're going to do a future crush type beat, and let's just get right into it. So the first thing that that's cool about this beat is it's in a harmonic minor scale. So in Studio One, easily the best program to write melodies in, and that's not even up for debate because of the scale quantized feature. And this track, it's not the type of it has like this really tense feel to it, and that's in large part because it's in the harmonic scale, and it's taking such advantage of the extra minor second interval that's in the harmonic minor scale. But on top of that, they're not starting on the one chord. So kind of the chord progression that they go off for like the main type of pad sound is let's see, they do something like this. Right, so this is D minor, which obviously is not the one note in the scale. It is actually the 4 note in the scale, I believe, and that's actually common to start on the 4. Not every chord progression has to start on 4, and then they drop it, and then they drop this bass note down, maintaining this note here. Right, so we are using the one note in the scale, which is the A sharp, B flat, whatever you want to call it. But the way that it's voiced, it's the fifth of the 4 chord, which is really cool. So then we move on to the melody. I'm just using a Selena string from Analog Lab. We move on to the bell melody. You kind of start out, in order to get this vibe, start out up here at like at F sharp, and let's switch this to 8th notes. We'll go down. There we go. Bumbles. So we hit that. Just repeat that over and over again. Then you get like a cool lead sound in this, when you're making tight beats of variations and stuff, you don't want to like stress yourself out looking for the exact Omnisphere preset. You just want to get the vibe of it. So that lead, what I noticed was it was a really unique sound. It's not a sound that I readily identify from any preset, right? So I was like, all right, what standout sounds do I know? And this glitched out patch from Analog Strings definitely works in that respect, right? So let me show you what this sounds like. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw some reverb on this. Cool. Now let's work on the drums real quick. Just your basic drums on this songs like this really didn't go too crazy. Really nobody's really going too crazy with the overcomplicated drums right now, except for like Southside and them. That whole fad is like dying out very slowly, especially in like mainstream trap. So you got this simple clap. Never go wrong with the clap, right? Hi-hat, very simple pattern. All right, we'll just do this. And then to make things, just to add some variation, every second measure, kind of like where you would, you know, have an open hi-hat back in the day. You just drag the pitch of it down. Right? Kick pattern. Do something super simple. Just get the 808 in there real quick. Alright, so that's cool. So to really capture the vibe of a track like this, a beat like this, it's more about getting creative with the arrangement and everything. So the way that this original track is laid out, the drums are out here, and then this pattern kind of this stuff kind of repeats. But what they did with it is during the different patterns, they actually reversed some things, right? So on this one, they took the lead out. This one has the lead in it, and then this one also has the lead in it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take these, and I'm just gonna bounce them to mix down. And what that's going to do is it's going to render the instruments, and the two parts that need to be reversed, we can simply achieve that by clicking on them and pressing Control R. So now we have this type of setup. And that's all there is to it. You know, slap a limiter on it if you're using the mixing cheat sheet from the site. If you're using the template, you know, we don't have to really worry about mixing. We take care of all the gain staging before. This becomes a super simple process. This is a fully mixed and mastered track done within minutes, and you could set this template up, set this sound stage up, and then, you know, just crank out, you know, 10-20 beats in this vibe. They're not going to sound like this. You switch the drums up and everything, but you know, you have one of the hottest new tracks, something that sounds, you know, a little bit more different and exotic, and you see how easy it is to make, you know, with the proper sound selection. And just thinking outside the box, taking your melodies, sampling yourself, reversing it, sampling 2 different variations of it, and putting it to work. So if you guys want the MIDI to this, go ahead and sign up to studio1tutorials.com. I'm also gonna include these samples in here as well, so you guys can use them. You can use them in your own beats. I don't care, royalty free shit. I want you guys to keep it simple, but don't be basic, and we'll see you on the next one, fam. Peace.